Hi, thanks for watching. Friday the 8th of November 2019. Some interesting stuff going on today, and it's leading on through an interesting weekend, quite honestly. What I've got my eye on physically in the real world that is almost guaranteed to have quite a big effect is that Mercury is going to transit the Sun on Monday the 11th, Veterans Day in the States and Canada, I believe. And that, because Mercury is actually retrograde and is actually retrograde in Scorpio, there's a very strong possibility of incredibly weird weather and difficult weather conditions somewhere, if not everywhere in the world, actually. So I'm looking out for that one, and I think I'm going to be staying in on Monday with the fires lit if I possibly can. Really a good day to keep your head down, that one, I think. And that's kind of what we're moving towards. But today, yep, Moon in Aries, and that is going to be 11:48 a.m. UK time. That's GMT at the moment. So 3:48 a.m. on the Pacific coast of the States and Canada. On the east side, 6:48 a.m. much later in the day in New Zealand and on that side of the world. But we're all kind of in the same melting pot. It's never long before these things catch up with us one way or the other. Now then, Sun is going to trine Neptune today, and that is really good for imagination and for creativity, which is great, really. But the Sun is really active, actually, and also we're going to have the last Saturn and Neptune sextile of the year, which really brings the spiritual and the material world quite close together, actually. The veil is thin, as we say in spiritualism, when it's like that. But also, the Sun is going to sextile Saturn today, and that kind of brings a call for law and order, is what it says in my book. Really, the Sun and Saturn getting together really brings kind of authority into a kind of condition where all the rules need to be obeyed, and people will be out there trying to make sure they are. The kind of day, the police set up a speed trap in the last place you expect. That kind of thing, so do be careful. But I think it's great news, actually, that we've got the, the Saturn and Neptune sextile is going to be really good in terms of anything psychic, and also imagination, creativity, that kind of thing, running very high with the Sun actually in Scorpio, and it's trining Neptune today, Friday the 8th. I'm not doing very well in getting on to the weekend, but there's not much happening on the weekend. The Moon is going to enter Taurus on Sunday at 23:17, so 3:17 in the afternoon, 6:17 in the afternoon, wherever you are in the States and Canada. One of those will apply, unless mountain time. I can't get into mountain time, though. Gosh, but that is about it, guys. There's not much point sitting here waffling on about nothing for ages, although I do quite a lot of that, I must admit. But I'm going to get out there. I'm going to try and get things done today that I might otherwise have been going to do on Monday, because I really want to make Monday a day when it's not too essential to go places and it's not too essential to do things. I feel that's quite important. You know, the most important interpretation of any of this is the one you put on it. If you're feeling good, don't let anything pull you down. But, remember the imagination, the creativity, all that kind of thing. Very good, very positive, and should make for a pretty good weekend. Let's just have a quick look down the alignments as I speak. Sun sextile Saturn, Moon void in Pisces. Well, that's just one of those things when we get the void, of course, but that is not, it's not the case all day. It's just kind of part of the day. So, be aware of that. Mercury sextile Pluto, Venus square, Neptune, Mars sextile Jupiter. Good time for outdoor activity. So there is another reason to get things done rather than sort of wait till after the weekend. I'm going to leave it there. If you've enjoyed this one, thumbs up, please. Take a look at my YouTube channel. Subscribe to it even. It's full of psychic readings of one kind or another. And if you're drawn to one, I am sure it will be for you, because that's kind of how these things work. Leave me a comment. We will share the journey, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace.